It's Ingrid teaching Gentle Flow 60 minutes from this beautiful LotusPedal studio. And thank you so much for wanting to participate and share in our yoga practice, which is really important right now. So we're going to start in a seated position. We're going to be using a strap, but I brought my husband's tie that we're going to use for some movements in the shoulders. So you can use anything. I've used a dog leash, a scarf, and or a tie. And that's about all we're going to be using. If you have anything else at home, like a block or cushions, some blankets for Shavasana, please feel free to bring those to the mat. Tonight, or today, should I say, we're going to work on an intention of courage. And so if you can find a comfortable seat, and that is anything that is sitting cross-legged like me, it can be sitting on a block, it can be sitting more in Virasana, or even against a wall with your back on the wall, or lying down, whatever serves you in the practice. So once you arrive and you found your comfortable seat, just notice the surface in which you are sitting and start to move a little bit inward. And maybe noticing the skin on the air on your skin, or even the clothes that you're wearing. And start to deepen your breath. Start to notice where you're at. Maybe you're feeling a really, your nervous system is geared up. See if you can start to slow down and arrive here. And start to inhale. Noticing the movements of your breath, noticing your body breathing for you. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes if you feel safe to do that. I'm just going to read a wonderful quote from Theodore Roosevelt. It's just so perfect for what's going on in our world right now. And it's called Man in the Arena. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, who strives valiantly, who at the best knows in the end triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails daring greatly. We are all in this arena as we navigate through this new way of living. You need to really celebrate your courage and willingness to show up. Take a moment and bring your hands to your heart. Notice the beating of your heart. And in the old Latin terms, courage, cur, was considered heart, and it was the speaking of the heart. And take a moment here and think about how you show up. Think about you and your arena. Maybe you're teaching your children online. Maybe you're a teacher and you're teaching virtually and you've never done that before. And just notice what rises. If your eyes are closed. If you're seated, you can just bring your hands onto your thighs. We're just going to come into what I call rib cage breathing, really good for the core. And so you can bring your hands to your low ribs. And what's really interesting about the ribs is there's some little facets in your back, and they start to expand as you open. So your breath is actually 360. So just if you're comfortable, bring your hands to your low ribs. And we're going to slowly just inhale here. And then just exhale everything out. Inhale here. Notice maybe the ribs rising. And exhaling, noticing them coming together. I'm going to start our inhale here. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last two. your side. And take a moment and just feel and notice. Slowly, if your eyes are closed, open them. And just bring everything to the side, making sure that you've got your tie, scarf, or strap by your side. And we're going to just come up to our knees and bring our right foot forward and then our left foot forward. And just come into a sort of a dangle position, moving any which way, letting the head hang. Hands can be on your shins, on the floor, on some blocks, on some pillows. And just allow the head to come down and breathe here. And then inhale, we're going to bring our hands to our low back and push into our feet and come all the way to standing. Yes, we are starting standing. So just allow the body, shake it out a little bit. Shake out the body, really allow everything to go. This is midday, right? So we're not quite ready to lay down, okay? And then just come to a space where your feet are hip distance apart. And we're going to inhale, we're going to lift the arms up, 2, 3, 4, maybe look up. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add on. So we're going to press into our feet. So we're going to really push into our big toe so we really find stability here. So we're going to just inhale here, come and lift the heels up. Notice, inhale, lift up the arms. Press into the big toe, exhale, come all the way down. Press into that big toe, you're going to find lots of stability. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come all the way down. 2 more. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, come all the way down. Last one, press into that big toe. You're going to notice more stability there. Inhale, lift up, hold up. Yes, our balance. Know that courage. Maybe you've never done this before. Exhale, let's bring it all the way down. We're going to take that right leg and we're going to bring it back so that the top of our foot is pressing into the mat or the floor. You can get a wall to hold on if this is a balance issue, or a counter or a chair, and hold here. And feel the stretch of the top of your ankle. And breathe here. And then slowly bring it forward. And let's do the other side. So step that left foot back, press into the top of your ankle. Hold here. And let's bring it forward. Let's shake out the legs again. We're going to slowly take our feet greater than hip distance apart, pointing the toes forward, or any which way which feels comfortable for you. Really explore as we move. We're going to start to do some arm swings, and we're going to move really slowly initially. Just notice the parts of your body that are moving. We're just going to start some nice slow arm movements. And as you feel ready, you can speed it up. So speed it up, just noticing where your head is going, where your arms are going, and just explore how this feels. Maybe your stance is too wide, or maybe it's too narrow. Just notice how it feels in your own body. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. Speed it up. And then slow it right down. When you come to your right side, stay on the right side and spread the fingers out and look to the right. Breathe here. And then slowly come to the left. Again, spreading the fingers out, looking to the left side. And then slowly come to center. Release the arms, shake it out again. All right, hip distance apart or greater, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up, palms facing each other. Press your palms together. And just notice how that feels. And then slowly, as if you were going to just open an arrow, like a bow and arrow, you're going to take the elbow behind and then slowly bring it forward. So notice the muscles that are moving. Inhaling, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Let's shake out the arms again. Maybe you're feeling some stiffness. Here we go. And inhale, let's lift those arms up, press the palms together. Again, just as if you're gonna shoot a bow and arrow. It just sounds a little violent, hey? All right, let's make it nice and kind and efficient and simple here. All right, here we go. We're stretching it out, bringing the elbow behind us. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And then shake out the arms. All right, so we're gonna bring the tops of our hands together and start really tall, like right at the top of your chest. Press the tops of your hands towards each other and slowly start to lower your hands until you feel a nice stretch. So if you take the thumbs away from you, away from your hands, you can notice that's not, you don't feel as much engagement, maybe some people will. And then if you start to move the thumbs towards each other, notice how that feels. You should feel a nice stretch. Maybe in the tops of the hands, the forearms, shoulders, could be the whole body. And breathe here. Here we go. And release. Just release and shake the wrists out a little bit. We're going to take our lovely tie, scarf, and our strap. And again, coming to any kind of width that feels good for you, you're going to take your strap and pull it out, holding it forward. And then slowly inhale, lifting. Exhale, bring it behind you. Notice if you're tensing or you feel yourself gripping your face. See if you can smile, lifting. Inhaling here, exhaling, release. Inhale, lift, exhale. So I'm going to do 3 more. In here, keep the tension going on the strap or the tie. My husband's good tie. God knows what he's going to think if he sees this. Inhale here, exhale here. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift, exhale. Come all the way up. Exhale, release. Let's shake out the shoulders, shake out the body. So we're going to slowly bring our strap behind us. So whatever you've got, again, come into that wonderful relaxed stance and take your strap behind you. Again, knuckles are facing your bottom, and you're just gonna pull the strap. Start rolling the shoulder blades together and hold here for a count of 3, 2, 1, release. So you know we do locust pose, and we do a lot of that when we're on prone. So here we are, just roll the shoulders a little bit, roll them forward. Here we go again, we're gonna add on. So we're gonna pull the strap, we're gonna lift our hands away from us, roll the shoulder blades together, and see if we can lift a little bit more. Hold here, 3, 2, 1, release. Let's roll the shoulders again. We're gonna do that one more time. Bring the shoulders forward, nice shoulder shrugs. And again here, last time. So take the strap, tension, lift, roll the shoulder blades together, hold here, 3, 2, 1. Release and shake it out. So lots of shoulders happening here, okay? So we're gonna take our strap or tie, we're gonna lift it up, and we do this a lot in my class, it's called around the world. So we're gonna start to move the strap, and we can move our knees, whatever we wanna do. We're just gonna take that and start to explore our shoulder mobility. It's really good for the brain. Start to move it forward, lifting it up, and breathing any which way that serves your body. Rolling here, maybe 2 more times. And then come to center. Let's try the other way. Whoa. There, I have to think about it again. Ooh, here we go. Yes, there we go. Roll. I have to think about what am I doing here. And again, man in the arena here. I'm so vulnerable in front of here, and well, we're gonna make mistakes. This is a new platform for me. So here we go. So we're gonna roll this all the way around. And then again, just start to add maybe a little more movement coming forward, lifting up. It's really exploring your own body and lifting up and coming down. Do one let's take that strap and just bring it to the side and then shake it out. So we're gonna come into a wonderful flow. I pull this out of my little toolbox about every 6 weeks or so, and it's called the Golden Seed. And if you know anything about Barney Clark, this is one of his favorite practices, and really finding energy in our flow and in our body. So really move in a way that serves you, and if there's anything at all that doesn't work for you, child's pose, you can come onto your back, okay? So we're gonna start off a little bit bigger than hip distance apart, and you're gonna work this with your own stance, okay? We're just gonna first start off with some tick-tock hip movements. So pressing our feet into the mat and just moving the hips side to side. Now with the Golden Seed, there's about 5 postures that we do in this flow, and we're gonna repeat that 4 times. But we'll go through it really slow, and then we'll maybe move to 1 breath for each movement, okay? So here we go. Greater than hip distance apart. Press into your feet. We're gonna inhale, lift all the way up. Hold here. We're gonna bend our knees, point our toes out, and push the energy away. Come into what I call a goddess. Lots of energy here. Hold here. Press into your feet, and we're gonna come all the way up. Point your toes forward. This is called elephant lays its tail, or its trunk, excuse me. So you're gonna bend forward. For the first one, I want you to bring your hands on your hips, press into your feet. You might find a soft knees, and then slowly elephant trunk to the floor. Bend into your right knee, bring your right hand to the mat, left hand to your hip. Hold here. Exhale, left hand to the left side of your mat, right hand on your hip, look to the right side. Slowly bend into both knees and bring the tops of your hands to the floor. Coming into what I call a variation of squat. Push your hands into the floor. We're gonna bring that energy, that Golden Seed, that courage, all the way up. It's so heavy. Press into your feet. You're gonna take the arms behind you, sweep them behind you. We call this dipping bird. Inhale, bend the knees, come into rocking horse. Yeah, let's do 3 bounces. We're gonna repeat dipping bird, all the way, sweep the arms behind you, legs are straight. Inhale, press, bend the knees, lift all the way up, bring this incredible energy back, bring it all the way back to the heart. Just pause here, 3 breaths. You can sweep the hips side to side if that feels good. Take a moment here and really assess how that feels in your body. Here we go. 3 more times. Okay, so moving your energy, what's your intention? We're going to start with the energy ball. So moving the hips, starting this beautiful energy ball. What is it? Your intention. And then lifting the arms straight up. Breathe here. Exhale, point the toes, push the energy away, coming into a variation of goddess. Inhale, press into the feet, lift up, point the toes forward. Elephant lays its tail. Hands come down. Head comes down. Breathe here. Bend into the left knee, left hand to the mat, right hand to your hip, or lifting the right arm up. Breathe here. Exhale, hand comes down to the right side, bend into the right knee, left hand to the hip, or lift the left arm up. Just notice what works for your body and explore. And then we're going to bend into both knees, bring the tops of your hands to the floor, press into the floor. Press your feet into the floor and see if you can lift this heavy, this beautiful intention all the way up to the sky. Slowly bring the hands and sweep them behind you, what we call dipping bird. Lift up, inhale, bend the knees, rocking horse. Nice, loose, this is kind of a silly look. But this is beautiful. This is a rocking horse. We'll do a couple of bounces. And then sweep the arms behind you. Head comes down, dipping bird. Inhale, bend into your knees. Again, lifting up this amazing intention. Exhale, point the toes, push the energy out. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale. Elephant lays his trunk. Inhale, right hand to the right side of the mat, bend into the right knee, left arm up. Exhale, switch sides. Left hand, left knee bent, right hand to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands both down. Tops of the hands go down on the mat or the floor, press into them, press into the feet, and then slowly lift up. See how slow you can go. As if you're carrying a big, heavy rock. Look all the way up. And then dipping bird. Inhale, bend knees, rocking horse. 3 bounces. I know, it seems rather silly, doesn't it? I know, every time I do this one, I feel silly. All right, sweep the arms behind us, dipping bird. Slowly bring the hands forward, palms up, and lift up again. It's heavy, heavy. And then slowly bring that all the way to the heart. Again, moving or staying still. Feeling the effects. So we're going to inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale. Oh, sorry. Exhale. Move the energy away. Inhale, lift all the way up. Elephant lays his trunk all the way down. Inhale, left hand, left knee bend, right hand, lift it up. Exhale, right knee bends, right hand to the mat, left hand, lift up. Bring the hands down, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone down, and press the tops of your hands into the floor or the mat. And then slowly press into the feet and notice the strength of your legs and lift all the way up. Slowly dipping bird, sweep the arms behind you. Allow the head to float down. Inhale, press into the feet again. Lift the arms up, bend the knees, rocking horse. Last one of the dipping boats. Sweep the arms behind you, straighten out the legs. Last one, bring the arms forward as if you're picking something up. Lift up with soft knees and lift all the way up to this last moment, bringing that intention, that energy source to your heart. Take a breath. Slowly open your eyes and just bring your feet forward. We're going to take our strap, make sure you have it close to you, and we're going to bring it, we're going to lift it up and make sure it's nice and tight. It's about greater than shoulder length apart. Pull on your strap or your tie and then slowly come to the right side. And see if you could pull onto that and notice the stretching maybe on the lateral side, your left side, and hold here. And then inhale, come all the way up. Pull on the strap and let's come to the left side. Again, notice where you're feeling this, explore. And then inhale, come up. We're gonna add on to that. We're gonna sweep that right leg behind us. Okay, hold here, get your balance. And then slowly come to the right side. Yeah. We're gonna add a little bit of flow. Inhale, come forward here to center. We'll come to the left side. center. One more on each side. Right side. Pull that strap. Notice where you're feeling this. Press into your feet and notice and explore. How can you make this easier on your body? Make it more efficient. Inhale, center. Last one on this side. Hold and pull. Notice what your body kinetically has to do to stay balanced. It's amazing. And then inhale, come to center. Pull on the strap and then bring the foot forward. Shake it out. Here we go, other side. Inhale, lift the strap up. Just come to the right side. Come to center. Come to the left side. Center. We're going to add on, so this time we're going to bring the left leg behind us. Find your balance first, pushing into your feet, and then pull the strap, hold firm. This time come to the left side. Yeah. Hold here. And then come to center, to the right side. Breathe here. Notice if you can stop gripping your face, maybe your jaw, maybe your shoulders, and then come to center. We'll repeat one more side, one more time. So left side, center, right side, and then center. Let's bring the foot forward and let's shake it out. So we're going to move to, slowly move to the floor, but we've got a couple more postures, and one more is our, what I would call quad stretch, progressing maybe to dancer pose. And again, if you're near a wall, this would work really well for you. So you're going to push into your left foot, and then just lift that right foot, just coming to your toes, and then lift your knee up. Lots of balance in this class, but we've got so much energy now from our Daoist flow. Maybe we're going to take that right hand and bring it to the top of our right foot. Again, find the balance and just notice again kinetically what you're doing to find the balance. And once you found it, you may have your arm out and just hold here. Again, you can hold onto a wall. Press into the big toe and notice if that makes a difference, just like we did in the very beginning. And then maybe you want to bring that arm forward and slowly come forward. And then slowly bring the arm down, release the hand, and bring the foot down. Shake it out. Shake out all that energy, and here we go to the other side. So just notice we are asymmetrical. We have two sides, and they're not probably going to be the same, but maybe they are. So you're going to push into your right foot, and just bring that left toes to the mat and just pause and explore how that feels in your body. Again, you can use a wall here and then slowly lift that left foot up, knees up. Pause here. Find some stability here. Maybe you're drawing in your belly, maybe you're pulling the sides of your waist in. Maybe you're pushing into that foot. Just notice how it feels. And then take your left hand onto the top of your left foot and bring your knee behind you. Again, notice what works for you to find balance. Soft knee. And slowly you can progress to all sorts of options with our dancer pose. You can bring your arm forward and come forward. Pause here as if you were reaching out for a friend. And breathe. Slowly bring the arm down, release the hand, bring the foot down, shake it out. So we're going to slowly make our way down to the floor. So bring your hands or your feet hip distance apart. We're going to lift the arms straight up. Exhale, bend the knees, come into our forward fold, and then allow the head and neck to release. Inhale to that halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees softly and step that right foot back, coming into what I would call a runner's lunge. Look forward, and again, you can always bring your knee down, but hold here and see if you can press the back of your heel back towards the mirrors or the wall, what's behind you. And look forward. We're going to slowly step that back foot forward and fold forward. Just again, releasing the head and the neck. And press into both feet and step that left foot back. Coming into, again, a nice runner's lunge. Hands can be outside the top foot. Look forward. And see if you can come right to the back toes and push that heel back. Looking forward. Breathing here. We're slowly going to bring that left knee back, down, and the right knee down, coming onto your heels and sitting on your heels. So if that doesn't feel good for you, you can put a pillow here. We're going to just stretch the tops of our ankles again. We did a lot of work on our feet. So we're going to bring our hands behind us and just hold here. This is bus stop number 1. Or we can start to lift up our knees. Finding a nice stretch at the top of the feet. And then the second option is to bring our hands on top of our thighs. Hold here and breathe. One more breath here. And then slowly bring the hands down, bring the knees down. Come into all fours and just tap the feet. Just releasing some of that energy. And then we're going to tuck our toes this time. So tucking our toes. And you can just start with just here to stretching the bottoms of our feet. Or you can slowly walk the hands to the thighs and start here. Or come to the full where you're sitting right in the big toe, the little toes, all the toes are bent backwards. And just notice how that feels. Again, starting down below here, we're just a little stretch and putting just a little bit more weight and then slowly walking the hands up towards the thighs. And 3 breaths here. And then slowly walking the hands down. Bringing the hands forward into all fours and then just tapping the feet again. We're going to bring the knees to the outsides of the mat and just come into a child's pose. So bring the toes together, knees to the outside of the mat, maybe bringing the right hand forward, the left hand forward. And again, if you have a pillow or you can put your hands on top of each other, finding a beautiful child's pose for about 3 breaths. Slowly walk our hands towards our knees and then come onto your left buttock and just move your legs forward. Coming into feet on the mat with your knees bent and your strap or tie. So you can start off with your hands behind your thigh. We're just going to come into a modified boat pose, a little bit of core here. So you can bring your hands behind you and then slowly press into your feet and bring your top of your body back. Just notice here that feels, tightening the sides of your waist, drawing those hip bones towards each other. And then slowly, 3, 2, take the strap this time, option to take the strap or keep the hands behind the thighs. We're going to take the strap, again, greater than shoulder width or less, whatever's comfortable for you, and you're going to pull on your strap. Press into your feet, and we're going to slowly make our way down again to where we feel engagement. We'll hold here. Breathe. Tightening up the sides of your waist, drawing those hip bones towards each other. And then coming up again. 3, 2, 1, release. Shake it up. So you can bring the right hand over the tops of your shin, bring your left hand behind you, press into the left hand to come up really tall, and then slowly, using the counter here, that push-pull, turn towards the left side. You'll be looking at the left shoulder, and breathe here. Slowly pressing into the tops of your shins, turn all the way to center and release the shape. We're going to bring the other side, so left hand on the tops of the shins, push into it to come really tall. Bring the right hand behind you and press your fingers into the mat. Slowly, with this sensation of pressing into your shins, turn towards the right side. Finding a nice tall spine. And slowly push into those fingers and turn all the way to center. We're going to take that strap and just bring it to the side. We're going to slowly make our way down to our mat. We'll come all the way down, nice and safe. You can bring the hands to the outsides of the mat and come down to laying on your mat and just notice how that feels. Your back on the mat, your feet on the floor. We're going to take the feet to the outsides of the mat. Press into your feet, lift your bum up, bring the knees together, bum comes down. Open up your knees, inhale, lift up, exhale, knees together, bum to the floor. Here we go. Inhale, open, press into your feet, lift up, knees together, bum comes down. 2 more. Inhale, open up, bum comes up, knees together, bum comes down. Open up your knees. Here we go. Last one. Inhale, lift, knees together, exhale, down. Hold here and pause. Bring your feet together, knees together. We're going to push into our feet, lift our knees up, open up our hips, all the way down. So just opening up here, pressing into our feet, lift our bum up, open up our hips, bum comes down. 3 more. Inhale, lift, exhale, open, bum comes down, knees together. So it's a nice little circle that we're making. 2 more. Your own breath. Last one. And then pause here. You can take the feet to the outsides of the mat and bring the knees together in what we call a knock knee position. And hold. Bring the knees and feet to hip distance apart, and take your strap that's beside you and bring it onto the bottom of your right foot. So the soft pad of your foot, and extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Again, holding onto your tie or your strap or your scarf, whatever you've got, and push into the strap. Extending the leg up, left knee is bent. Now if you don't have a strap, you can interlace your fingers behind your thigh and press your thigh into your hands and your hands into your thigh for a nice stretch of the back of your leg. Again, option to straighten out the left leg, pointing the toes up. And breathe here. And then slowly bend into that knee. Bring your knee to your chest and pause. You can invite some circles here. Switching directions. And then slowly bring both feet to the mat. We're going to take our strap again or our hand, and we're going to extend that left leg up with either the strap on the pad of your left foot. Push your strap into your foot and your foot into your strap, extending that left foot towards the ceiling, or hands behind your thigh, pressing your thigh into your hands or your hands into your thigh. Again, option to extend that right leg, pointing the toes up. And breathe here for 3 breath cycles. Slowly releasing your hands to your strap and bringing them to the side, and bring your left knee to your chest. And again, exploring some movements of your hip, like moving your knee in a circle. And then bring both knees to your chest. Again, inviting some movements of the sacrum. And we're going to slowly come into our last 2 postures, which is a happy baby. So we're going to take the feet out, the knees outward. You can draw your hands between and bring your hands either to your shins, your ankles, or your feet. Press your feet up towards the ceiling and draw your knees towards your armpits. Coming into happy baby. You can add some movement or stillness for 3 breaths. Release the shape. Bring your feet, the soles of your feet together, and the knees slowly floating towards the floor, coming into a supine Bandha Konasana, butterfly pose, and hands can be on your belly. I'm just going to work with a little bit of breath work here. So get really comfortable. And just notice your own breath here. Come into that equal part breathing again, moving up to 6. So notice again, this should prepare you for relaxation. If it doesn't, if it causes you anxiety, please feel free to just breathe on your own. This is meant to be very relaxing and move you to that sort of parasympathetic state. So we're just going to inhale here, and then exhale everything out. And we're slowly going to do it again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Going up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a moment, let your body breathe for you. Slowly bring your hands to the outside of your thighs and straighten out your legs and find anything. We're moving into our final resting posture. So finding any which way that you can feel relaxed here. You can get your pillows and your cozy socks on, a blanket, anything that works for you. And come to your back with pillows under your legs. Legs could be up the wall. Just find any space that feels restful for you. Coming into your own breath. Noticing and bringing attention to the bottoms of your feet. Relax your feet. Bring attention and invite softness to your lower legs, your calf, and your knees. Relax your knees. Relaxing the tops of your legs and your pelvis. Relax your pelvis. Softening your belly, your ribs. Soften your belly. Bringing softness to your chest and your shoulders. Soften your shoulders. Bringing softness to your face, your jaw, your mouth. Soften your jaw. Bring softness to your ears, your eyes, and your forehead. Soften your forehead. Allow the whole body to soften. deepen your breath. Coming back to the room, feeling the air on your skin. Noticing the clothes on your skin. Adding any kind of movement that feels good. Maybe wiggling your toes or your feet. As you start to wake up, you can make the movements bigger, maybe taking your head side to side. You can even stretch the arms and the legs, coming into that beautiful morning stretch or afternoon stretch. And slowly moving on to your favorite side, wherever that is. Pausing here in your fetal position. Maybe reflecting back to the arena. We're all doing all the things that we're having to navigate through. Really celebrate yourself, your courage. And slowly making your way to a seated position. Meeting back here with your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for showing up to your practice, showing up for me and letting me feel a man in the arena, being vulnerable here. And thank you for practicing, having yoga in your life. From my heart to yours, namaste. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone. See you soon. Special highs to Brandon and Megan and all my tribe on Tuesday. Thanks, guys.